Hi, on Sunday I shared with you a very good setup for a potential long on the USD CAD. Multiple reasons. I'd got the whole number, the 50% fib in an uptrend, 55 EMA, more noticeable on the daily, and I also had a daily trend line, and we got this intersection of the weekly 55 as well as the daily 200. However, there was a lot of news due out a couple of hours after the live training session. So during that session, I explained I needed to cancel the order because this would be gambling to let it run. As it was, the news came out that inflation is higher than expected, which is not good. Traditionally, it was seen as good for the markets, and it would be good for the currency, as the funds would be more likely to put money into the Canadian dollar. But clearly at the minute that would be rather silly because inflation is too high. So what happened? Well, on a 15-minute chart I went down to with one of my private clients. The news came out, and initially the news was perceived to be good for the Canadian dollar, and it forced down against the US. Then what happened next is that price came down. The first part of the drop stopped at the daily 200, and then the next one, this was the one that was moving lower, and I said to my student, this one, even though it was down here at the time, quite possibly will close above the 200 EMA, which it did, and I entered here. It then dropped a little further, meandered around for a few hours, and now has taken off. I have moved the stop from my initial position, and I'm now going to move this again to lock in some profits. Not going too tight because the end of day close could take it out. But clearly for the last 3 hours now it has been going sideways, and even on a 4-hour you can see how price has started to consolidate. So that is how, even though I wanted to take the trade from Sunday, I was sensible. I waited for the news to come out, but I was still able to catch the trade and at a slightly better price. Catch you later.